Okay, we're gonna spray some Palo Santos here. Spray it a little bit. So it is this time I have to get off. No. Okay. Well, thank you for that thumbs up. I don't know who you are. Hi, Roberta. How are you? How are you doing? Oh, wow. Hi, Lady Gaga. I'm saying hi to myself. Oh, my God. Guys, don't mind me. I've been up since 5 a.m. I got up. I worked out. Hi, Renata. I got up. I worked out. Did a killer workout. I joined a gym from 6 to 7. And hi, Jaded. And I'm just chilling. So this is going to be an hour-long live, and that is it. Okay, so we have to be quick today with the readings and the questions because right after this, you'll be so proud of me. You guys will be so proud. I just filmed a pick a card, and it's called What is the Hidden Truth of Your Connection? I've been up since 5. It's my day off too. I went to work out from 6 to 7. I joined Orange Theory Fitness, so I just went to work out from 6 to 7. Then after that, I came home, I ate, and then I decided, let me go film a pick a card. And then I was like, you know what? Before I get my teeth cleaned today at 12:30, I'm going to go do a live. I'm going to be so going crazy today. I'm going to do everything. That's why I wanted to get up early and do these workouts so I get myself motivated and make better use of my time. So today's readings, I'm going to be here for an hour only. So it's going to be a question is going to be 25, 2 for 35, and that is it. If I feel like a couple of you are ordering readings and then it's going to go past the time frame that I need to be at the dentist, then I'll just shut down the list. It's not going to be a long list today, guys, because I do have to get my teeth cleaned at 12:30, okay? And I have to get myself ready and all that other stuff. But please like the live. Please like the video. And it's crazy because I went on last night, but it was like Ultimate Ghost Town. It was so interesting. It was Ultimate Ghost Town, but I guess people are not used to me going live at that time anymore because it was the old time. Remember Jaden and Lily back in the day, and Emma, when I used to go live at like 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. So, yeah. So I'm very, very excited about that. And I'm excited about my adventures today. So I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm going to almost have all my chores complete after I come back from the dentist. Okay. So today's tarot deck that I'm going to be using is such a beautiful deck. It really is a gorgeous deck. It is called the Moonchild Tarot. So it's a very nice deck. It's beautiful. It's very lovely. Okay, so I'm going to be using this deck today to do the reading. So yeah. But just like you, Jaded, I'm off today. I am an off person. I'm not working. So I'm making great use of my time. I sprayed the Palo Santos as well. And that is it. So all the details to pay are listed. My gorgeous, beautiful mod, my mods, because I got a couple of them in here in the room, put the options for you. So if you want to get a reading, be my guest. If you want to just sit back and chill, that's good too. And then after this, I can finally let my cats out because my new cat, Becky, is in heat because her appointment to get fixed is not till March. So she's been meowing nonstop. And I can't have her around when I'm filming or I'm live because it'll be very disruptive because you won't hear her stop. It will just be like, screaming. Like she was singing melodies the other night. The first time she was in heat for like till like 1 o'clock till 4 a.m. She was singing straight up melodies. I was like, wow. I never realized a cat could be that loud. So yeah. So how is everyone here? How are you, Jaden? How are you, Emma? How are you, Lily? What is going on between all of you guys? If you hear me, I'm just shuffling the deck. That's all I'm doing. So what's going on, guys? How is everyone? Okay, so Lily's going to do a reading today. I will do. Oh, why does this thing keep falling? It's emotional today. So Lily's going to be doing a reading. Okay, so I got you down, Lily. So when it's your turn, just type in your question so that way everything can flow very easily. So the list, Lily. I love you, Lily. You're so cute. List. It's Lily. Okay, so I'm going to get started because I don't have that much time. I'm only going to be here till about 11:30-ish, 11:30, 11:40, probably like 11:40. So if you want to get your reading, get it in quick so that way I can get your question answered for the day or whatever it is that's pressing you and you want to know. All right, so Lily, type in your question. Let's get started. What is the question for you, my dear? You want to know what your past life connection was with your person. Interesting. What was Lily's past life connection like with her person? Okay, we have the Four of Cups. What was Lily's past life connection like with her person, Spirit? That's a great question. Wow, the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Okay, that's very interesting. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so your past life connection. Now, we have the Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. We're not going to really focus so much on what the cards, the tarot cards. Okay, we're going to focus on the imagery because that, I think, is what's very important to the question that you're asking. Now, I think I've said this again, and I will say this again to you. I think I've said it in the past. I'm going to say it again. I do believe, Lily, that you are a starseed, okay? I don't think you're really from here. Now, of course, I might get some people, certain people, we all know who that is. That's probably, probably think I'm crazy for saying that. But I don't feel that you are not from here. I feel like you are a starseed energy. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when I see this Eight of Cups, I don't see energy that reminds me of here. I see energy that reminds me of somewhere far away, okay? So I think you spent a lot of several past lives in other destinations, in other realms, and in totally other experiences. And that is why in this particular lifetime, you have so much knowledge, so much growth here, and you've done a lot of healing. And you are a healer to a lot of people, even though you may not even realize it. You have a very distinct way of communicating, and your energy is just different than what a lot of people are used to. Okay? So I feel like this connection has some traces that are going back into another realm. Okay? I also see here too a lot of Grecian or ancient Roman energy. Okay? I'm seeing this as very pronounced. I think that is one of your first experiences here in this 3D experience or this 3D environment that you recognize today. Okay? So your past life, I feel, was very, very vast and very pronounced. So I see a lot of ancient Egyptian, ancient Egypt, sorry, I also say ancient Egyptian, but I also see Greece, Athens, anything Roman. I am seeing that you are from that time, but very strongly the Roman Empire. Okay. I think the two of you were shamans, healers amongst a big group of people. And I see that from the Four of Cups. You know, I think a lot of your lives, you did not really focus on love with this person. I think in a lot of your lives, the focus on was your spirituality. Okay. And that's something that's very interesting because a lot of times in life, and like in these readings, we focus on, you know, oh, what kind of love story that we have. But your story is actually a story about your own spirituality. Because I think the two of you come from the same kind of cloth, that same kind of energy, where you were healers and you were shamans to these people. Okay? And your everyday lives were basically dedicated to helping these other people, helping them grow, helping them heal, helping them do certain things that were common at that time, helping them understand their own growth, understand their own God, understand what their life purpose and plan is for them. Okay? And the energy, I think, is very strong that you go back to these places quite frequently. Okay? So I also see here, and you might think I'm crazy, but I also feel that you time travel as well. You go back and forth a lot. Okay? So I feel like sometimes you might actually lose a sense of self. You might actually kind of say to yourself, wait a minute, where am I? You might almost feel like you are not here, like you disappear for a moment and then come back. And that's because I do think that you're going in and out of dimensions, okay? In and out of different kind of time zones, in and out of realities. You're going back and forth and traveling astrally to different kind of situations that you have dealt with because your energy is dispersed in a lot of different areas. Okay, but I do believe that the strongest energy I see for you and this person is mainly based in more of these ancient teachings, in more of these ancient spiritual healings that you are doing for these people. Okay. Sorry. I also feel with your person, you traveled a lot with the King of Cups and the Knight of Wands. There might have been a lot of traveling. Again, I see this as very similar energy to this. So I feel that the two of you didn't even need communication. This was all telepathic. So this is going to sound very interesting, okay? Because your particular relationship was so connected energetically, so connected spiritually. And some of the topics that I'm talking about right now, for the average person that maybe just is awake, they may look at this and be like, this is crazy nonsense this girl's talking about. But when you're a very ascended individual, you understand these key concepts. You understand that, you know, you don't have to necessarily be right here in your own existence. You know, if you're that spiritual, you can travel and do all different kinds of things. You can do a lot. You can just travel remotely. And I think that's what you and this person were really doing. You were going above and beyond all over the place, talking to one another. Okay. Having that spiritual connection, having those telepathic bonds where you're talking just in your head, just random words. Okay, so there was a lot of stuff that I feel that really went down between you and this person. But the main focus that I feel here, okay, the main focus that I feel for you and this person is more of an energy of spirituality, energetic cords, being able to converse with one another without having even this, it's so annoying, this thing, without having even, without having really, without having to say much, is what I'm saying. Okay? Sorry, I'm stuttering my words, but I'm trying to get that phone straight. You know what? And this might even sound crazy to you too. I don't even think the two of you even spoke that much. It was all spiritual communication, all energetic communication, all telepathic communication. Oh my God, JL's here too? Okay. So we have Lily, which is done. We have Jade and Kate doing 2 questions. JL's doing another 2. I only have room after JL for 1 more slot, and that's it, because I do have to leave. I have to get off around 11:30, 11:40 to go to the dentist and get my teeth clean. Okay, and I have to kind of take care, get myself together, because I did work out very heavily today. Oh, JL, what you do not know is that I joined a gym. I joined Orange Theory, and I now go to the gym at 6 a.m. and work out. Okay? And I also filmed a pick a card. What is the hidden truth of your connection? After I got back from the gym, because I am off today. After I'm done with this, I have to go get my teeth cleaned. Okay. So that is your reading. I know it sounds kind of odd, because you may want to hear, oh my God, I got stuck in this crazy romance and we were star-crossed lovers and I had 10 babies. But that's not what I see. What I see is the connection between you and this person was very spiritual in nature. And therefore, a lot of the lives that you lived together, it was very, very spiritual. Okay? It was more so an energy of the two of you being just, working on a shaman, possibly being Buddhist together. Okay? Practicing your own religion together. But I do think that the two of you practice spirituality together. And I do think also, like I said again, your star seeds, you're not from here, okay? A ton of experiences from there as well. That's why some of the key concepts here in this 3D reality might seem a little foreign to you. Okay. So that is your question, Lily. Very interesting. Ancient Roman, I think, is the strongest energy for you. As far as your past life experience with this person, that is the strongest as far as this particular reality that you experience here in the 3D. Okay? Like I said again, guys, I only have room for 1 more slot, simply because I'm only going to be here till 11:30, 11:40, because I do have to get my teeth clean. Okay, so if you want to get that last slot, put that in, and then I have to close down the readings. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Jaded Kate. Okay, that is going to ask me 2 questions. Okay, so you want to know what your past connection with Tom was. So Spirit, what is Jaded's past connection with Tom, please? Oh, wow, this is cool. Okay, so this particular person, I feel like you've had very different experiences with this person, okay, in several different lifetimes. But I feel like this particular soul energy has been in your life, but it's always been a different experience. Could have been something very important in one lifetime, or just a person that needed to teach you a lesson in the other. But the main goal is we want to know what kind of lifetime this is. So I am seeing something and I'm feeling something. Now don't laugh. I am feeling something very tribal for the two of you, okay? So I am sensing that the two of you had a very interesting lifetime, but one that I think is very native in nature, okay? So I do think you have origins, okay, in native history. And this goes back, okay, over and over again, okay? So I think you've experienced this energy a few times with this person. I think that you are someone that was very well respected in this particular lifetime that we're talking about. Okay, you were very respected. You did work along very well with animals. Okay, you are someone that pretty much was a badass, but without being a badass. Like you didn't hurt people, but you were kind of like a badass. Okay, you might have been even a warrior, is what I'm seeing. Okay, with this person. I'm also seeing here too that you are a giver. You have a very strong heart. You are someone that people looked up to because of your resilience. You had incredible strength. You're a warrior. And when I said you were bad, I guess they removed that. You were bad beep, I guess. I don't know. I guess YouTube is getting a little bit. So you were very bad, meaning not bad as a person, but bad, meaning that you were very, people looked up to you and admired you because of your strength and your resilience. Okay. And this particular person, I feel, was someone that looked up to you. Okay, this is a particular person that I feel that you basically were like over them in some way. You were in charge in some way here. And you actually were someone that this person looked up to. Okay? And they loved you and admired you from a distance. Okay? It was basically like an unspoken kind of love. They were afraid to approach you because of your standing in this particular energy, in this tribe. You had a very strong, standing. You were someone that is basically, you had your group, and you were very kind to people, but you were kind of like, people didn't want to approach you because you were a warrior, okay? And you did things in your own way. So this person stayed in the shadows and admired you and wanted to give you. And I do think that you were the cause of this person manning up, okay? Getting to be to a level in this person's life where they felt secure, confident, and successful. Because this particular person here in this lifetime didn't have the courage to approach you, but you were the catalyst to help them get to that level where they started feeling more like, okay, I can do something. I'm confident. I shouldn't be afraid. But I feel like this person couldn't speak their truth to you in this particular lifetime. They lived in the clouds. They fantasized about you and daydreamed about all these different avenues that they could take with you, but they were just too afraid. And it could also too be because the two of you maybe were different social classes, and therefore the two of you would have been frowned upon being in a relationship. Because you got to remember, we're not talking about today. We're talking about back then, guys. Okay? The world was a lot different back then. So back then it would have been frowned upon because you were in this totally different warrior energy, and this person here was just not on that level. And therefore I feel like this is where this insecurity from this person came in, where they didn't feel confident, okay, to approach you. And so you gave them the tools necessary to start growing and to start healing, to be a stronger individual. I don't think, honestly, that this person is as spiritually as ascended as you are. I feel like you've had a lot more lifetimes than this particular person. Although this person is spiritually awakened and advanced, you've had a lot more times around the rodeo, okay? I feel like you might be a little bit more awakened or a little bit more attuned to the energies, okay? Whereas you are, it's like the slightest little movement or energy could change around you, even with your eyes closed or behind your back, and you'll sense it. This person is not as sensitive as you are, okay? And I still think that a lot of connections or a lot of the relationships that you've had with this person were basically like a teacher, like a parent-teacher kind of relationship, where you were placed in their life in order for them to grow and to heal and to ascend. Okay, so you are a few steps ahead of this person if you really want to know. Okay, so what is your next question? Will something happen between the two of you in this life? Let's take a look. Will something happen between Jaded, Kate, and Tom in this life? Three of Cups. So I feel like this is a very friendly energy. I feel like right now it's just friends. Simple, easy, nothing too difficult. Threes might be a very important number for you in this connection, because there's 2 3s here. 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands. So the foreseeable future, let me see, is there something going to happen with Kate? Right now, because we're ending at the wheel, I gotta have another card, because that is like a turn of events. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like there's still a lot of anxieties and a lot of fears that are still gonna play out in this particular incarnation. 4s might also be an important number for you too. So you might be seeing 4 4 4, 3 3 3, 3s, 4s, whatever. And it's also 11 11. It's 11 11. All right, so because it's 11 11, you know what that means. So there's definitely a spiritual connection here, okay? So it's not just you. 11 11 to me is a very strong number. It's a master number. Anytime I see 11 11, I know whatever I'm saying is I'm on the right path. So I do feel here, okay? Again, 3s and 4s may be very significant to you in this connection. However, right now, this is a friendship vibe. Nothing too serious, nothing too cray-cray, okay? And I see for the foreseeable future, it is going to stay this way. Why? We have the Fool, the Moon, and the 9 of Swords. This person has a lot of anxiety, okay? This person is completely anxiety-ridden when it comes to you. This person might clutter around you, okay? I do think this person might act like a fool around you as well. A big fool. And again, I think this is also depicting how well you are with animals in the past. Because remember, we had the Strength, and now we have this beautiful fox here, or this wolf with this woman. So you are very magical. However, this person is fearful of you. There's a fear here that you are just on a totally different level than this person. I don't feel this person has the courage to approach you, or to be that person that you really want them to be, to level up, okay? Because they need to be the emperor here, all right? But I feel like it's going to be hard for them to do that because they see you as abundant, as beautiful, as grounded energy. And again, with me splitting the deck and seeing the Seven of Cups, this person's head is in the clouds. It's in the clouds. And they're just stuck fantasizing. See, that's the problem. I feel bad because I feel like a lot of the people that you deal with, Jade, they just fantasize. They're stuck in fantasy with you. 4-4 again. Okay, so a lot of synchronicities here. These people you deal with are just super stuck in fantasy with you. They don't know how to stay in grounded energy with you. They don't know how to get in grounded energy with you. And because of that, the energy gets stifled and the two of you really don't move forward like you really want to move forward. But right now, honestly, for the foreseeable future, no pun intended there, I am seeing this as a friendly vibe. Doesn't mean you two won't chill, but it's going to be more of a friendly vibe. I think this person is too much of a chicken. And the YouTube ads. Could you imagine? Okay, and the answer to your question is, and your app is updating. And you're like, wait, I want to know the answer. Give me the answer. And the answer, wait, and the lottery numbers are updating YouTube app. And your person's going to tell you they love you when updating. That's normally my luck. Okay. So this person's a chicken poop, because we have to be careful what we say on YouTube, okay? They're chicken poop, and it's a problem for them to talk to you. This person might stutter. They might look at you in a very awkward way that might be borderline creep. I'm just being honest with you. It might be borderline creepy to you. But then again, I think, JD, you get a lot of those creepers. I don't know why that is, but you do get a lot of people that kind of just sit there and stare at you. But for the foreseeable future, I see friend vibes, okay? So I have one more slot, guys, after JL, and that's it. I am shutting down, okay, the house, because I got to get ready to get my teeth cleaned. Okay, so come on, JL. Let's get going. So one more slot, and it can only be a question because I don't have time to do 2 questions. My first question is feelings towards me on her B-Day Friday. Okay, so what are B's feelings? Sorry. You know what? No, this is not the right deck for you. It's not. Spirit does not want me to use that deck. I don't know why. Okay, you're going to get the Alice in Wonderland deck. All right, what are B's feelings towards Jen on her birthday this Friday? Okay. 3. Threes again. What are B's feelings towards Jen this Friday on her birthday? The Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. High Priestess. And the Fool. Bottom is Seven of Wands. Oh, God, the Seven of Wands with this particular person. All right, so what are the feelings? Okay, so birthday energy. Obviously, with the High Priestess, you know okay, we're getting 4s again. 3s and 4s, guys, are very significant for all of us here. All right, so there is a very strong spiritual and psychic connection that the two of you share, okay? It is very pronounced and extremely strong. So you're not going crazy when you feel this energy. You know you feel this energy. You know it's all around. It's almost as if this person just is sitting right next to you, okay? So you're going to feel very strong energy from this person on this person's birthday, on B's birthday on Friday. You're going to feel very strong energy, okay? So you might get a dream the night before. You just might be feeling them like so super close to you. You might be hearing telepathic messages. Now, I do feel also with the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, this person is very well aware that it has been a long time since the two of you have had a fool, like a beginning, a new beginning, or since you've taken that leap of faith towards them. Okay? So I will say that every time there is a holiday, every time there is a birthday, there's always that thought in B's mind of whether or not there is going to be something there for them. Okay? There's always a thought. And you know what's kind of crazy too? I didn't even realize it, but these cards are definitely meant for you simply because I feel like this image is reminding me of B. Okay, on these cards. The Seven of Wands. This person drives me nuts because if you look at this card, okay, just take a good look at this card. This card says serpent, okay? It's like, even if you were to approach B and say happy birthday or do something thoughtful, it's like they almost don't want it. It's like, just, I don't want this. No, thank you, but no, bye, or push it away, right? But at the same time, they want it. She desires it, but she doesn't trust it. Anytime people do good things for B, it's like B doesn't accept it as truth. B doesn't accept it as kindness. B always thinks, okay, what is the deal with this? Is there like a meaning behind this that I'm not aware of? Why is this person being this kind to me? What is the deal with them? What do they want? Do they want something bad? Okay. I do see, though, I am going to hold true to what I said in the past, that the two of you will cross paths again with the Two of Cups and Temperance in the future. Not quite yet. There's still a ways to go, but the two of you will cross paths. But I just feel that there's a want and a desire for this person to have something, right, from you, but yet at the same time, they push it away. So you are going to be feeling a lot of this person. You're going to be sensing this person. You might even get the vibes, because we have to be careful what we say now on YouTube. You might be getting the special vibes from this person, but I just feel like this person holds back. This person does not open up. You might be, with the Three of Cups in the World, I feel that there's multiple people watching you. Not just one, but there's multiple people that are keeping tabs on you as well. Okay, in regards to this connection. But there's a want and a question of, oh, is something going to occur this birthday? But then at the same time, not trusting it if it ever did. The Five of Swords is saying she self-sabotages all the time. So anytime she tries to think something positive about you, okay, she also thinks something negative. It's like she doesn't believe any positivity. She is really her own worst enemy. Okay, let's go to question 2. What are the fantasies and daydreams about you this week? So, Spirit, what does B fantasize and daydream about Jen this week? Give me the truth. The Four of Cups. The King of Cups. The Six of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, so fantasy daydreaming is how I let an opportunity pass me by because I had feelings. I wasn't feeling confident. Okay, I wasn't feeling confident enough. And because I didn't feel confident enough, I pushed someone away. Okay, I think this person is completely stuck in their head about the fact that there was a rejection here. And that even though there was a real love offer here that could have been very victorious for her, she didn't partake in that because she let her own fears and her own anxieties get in the way of something that could have been really great. So she kept those feelings close to her chest. Now, if you notice on this card here, this guy has a heart to a 10 and then also 16. So the number, either the 10th month might be very important. That could be a date for you, maybe October 16th. Could be 10 days, 16 days, 10 weeks, 16 weeks. There's some sort of very significant energy on that as to why that number is on that card. So I don't know what that means. Maybe that's the name, the birthday of the woman who Dame Darcy's partner. I don't know. Okay. So I just feel here that this energy here is, you know, just this energy of like, why did I do that? Why did I push someone away? Why was I thinking so logically? Thinking with my head over my heart. Why wasn't I going with what would have made me really, really happy? Right? Because this would have been a great new beginning in love for me. It would have given me the chance to feel abundant, to feel happy and whole and complete. Instead, I just sit in the clouds and fantasize about woulda, shoulda, coulda. Okay? And I feel now that I might be judged. And the whole thing is that I don't trust people and I don't really trust commitment that well. Okay? So I think that she's recognizing that she needs a lot of healing and has to do a lot more healing in order for her to feel better, so that way she can feel more confident in coming towards the things that she really wants to come towards. Okay, because you're going to be really heavily on this person's mind because there's a lot of cup energy here, the 4 and the king. And the regret is I had everything here. See, the whole table, the cake and everything. I had my cake. But she needs to make a lot of changes, okay, in her own individual life. And she's recognizing that because she wanted to have her cake and eat it too, but she didn't realize is that it's not serving her because she has everything that she needs right in front of her, the whole plate, but she's not indulging in it. And she knows that because of her own insecurities, she's missing out on a lot of different things. She kind of put herself down a rabbit hole and doesn't know how to dig herself out of it either. You know, doesn't know how to maybe approach and say, hey, how are you? Let's, you know, meet up. Let's go for coffee or something like that. She doesn't know how to do that. So that's the issue there. Okay. So let's see, it's 11:26. I have time for one more question real quick, and then I'm heading out to have these teethies of mine clean, my little teeth. Okay, and then I gotta let out the felines. Oh, these felines, they drive me crazy, but I love them. They've been sitting in their room all night, so they're probably like, why are you doing this to me, Mama? Let me out. But, okay. You want a general reading on who's watching you? Okay. So, Spirit, who's watching Jaded Cake, please? Oh, God. Could be someone you work on. You work with, Jaded. Someone that's watching you is someone you work with. That has so many feelings for you. My God. Thinks you're like... See, we can't say these things. Things say you're the cat's pajamas. Let's just put it that way. Okay? That's who's watching you. I don't know, someone that you work with that thinks that you're very, very attractive, admires you, because the Three of Pentacles usually means work. Thinks you're very attractive with the Empress, okay? But with the Five of Pentacles, doesn't really do much about it. That's who is watching you. Someone you work with doesn't really do much. It's, you know, has this energy for you, the Two of Cups, but doesn't really, it's like too logical, too stuck in their head. Wants to communicate, but doesn't know the right words to say. Keeps going back. What do I say? What do I say? What if I say the wrong thing? If I say the wrong thing, then what? Oh my God, I'm done. Yeah, that's who's watching you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so for you, Lily, who's watching you? Well, I'm getting off in like a minute. Is someone that really doesn't talk a lot. Someone that is really not in communication with you, that you're on a break from. Okay, someone that is kind of quiet as well. Because obviously, I mean, it's obvious if someone's got to stalk you, that means they're not really knowing that much about you, right? An Emperor. Someone that you either moved away from, or someone that is a very hard worker in a position of authority. Okay, that is watching you. Someone that doesn't really speak to you, but just admires you too from afar. Could be, oh God, creepy. Could be a boss. Oh my God, maybe it's the person next door by your house. But the Four of Wands, oh, ooh. Oh, ooh. Okay, and let's do it for JL. Who's watching JL? Okay, someone that's single. Either someone that you worked with, someone that's single that you worked with, someone that's single that you worked with or have similar associations with, but they pushed you away or rejected you. Oh, I think your stepmom watches you too, by the way. Just to let you know. Keeping tabs on you. And I'll end the reading with who's watching me. Who's watching Michelle? The Eight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Someone that wants to communicate or is going back and forth. I'm not sure whether they should communicate. Someone that's stuck in their head. Someone that's taking way with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles to give me an offer here. Who is stuck in a period of indecision because they self-sabotage because of the Knight of Wands energy to the Page of Pentacles. Wow, because there's a lot of other people in play. Or whatever. Or there was a lot of people. Or they were giving their wands to several people. Or their wand was enjoyable by many. They shared the wand of love to many people. everyone was enjoyable by many people. This person might like to share. Another one. Yeah, we could do that. Hey, how are you? I got a nice stick for you. Would you like to see my stick? Would you like to see what I've got going? I don't know. I mean, that could be several people. Who knows? Could you imagine if there was a guy that I knew that actually did date a Sue? All right, guys. So I'm going to go now. I do have to get ready so I can get my teeth cleaned and I'm not late and I'm on time. And so I want to thank you. There is a pick a card, loading to the channel. So you will see that at some point today. And I'm going to let out the felines now, and they're probably going to kill me, so I might not be around anymore because they were in the room since last night. All right? All right. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. Okay.